Good morning. Hey Werner, hello. Yeah, first indeed. Good morning, good morning. Okie dokie. So, seems that stream is rolling, which is nice. Yeah, hello. Nice. Stream is working. I just realized that it's kind of hot here. Let's make it colder. Yeah, still in Thailand, still hot here. Yeah, it is a hacker's keyboard. I kind of like this one, you know. I got it initially to basically force myself to do touch typing, and that kind of works. Yeah, because otherwise there is no typing on this keyboard, so that kind of works. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking I will switch back to regular keyboards after that, but I don't know. Somehow I'm sticking with this one. Even touch typing problem is solved. Here's snow outside here in Denmark, and it's fucking cold. Oh yeah, I know. My family members are still, and friends are still in Latvia. So Latvia definitely is not warmer than Denmark. It was minus 14 yesterday, I was told. Here in Thailand we have 33. Yeah, in Riga, in Latvia, minus 8. So that's a bit of difference, right? Minus 8 and snowing in Riga. Yep. And yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I'm here. I don't mind winter. I even like winter, but you know, too much is too much, you know. It's just kind of, come on, like it's March already. Can we get finally something warmer, you know, and so on. How do you swap or switch between apps with mouse? I don't. Why should I do that if we have keyboard? There is that thing that that kind of button in the. Oh, it doesn't work for some reason. Probably I disabled it. Yeah, I think I just disabled it on my Mac. Yeah, it doesn't work. Or you should have that up running. Basically here is that kind of additional button which you kind of click, and then that kind of option with different applications appears. I never used it, sometimes clicked it by accident, so seems that I disabled it already. I just do not see kind of good use case for it, you know. Second time we get snow. Second time? In Latvia it's snow, I don't know, since November. I almost never use Copilot, and I use AI in my indie apps a lot. Okay, let's commit changes. Okay, probably I need that chat on another screen to do not distract myself and you guys. What was that? Ah, okay, I updated build and I submitted up for test flight release. Let's see what's going on with it. Apple lately is so slow with all the reviews, to be honest. I think that's because we are just DDoSing App Store review with new apps and new versions and so on, because development speed increased by a lot. Actually, I found a nice picture about, let me show you, it's cool. I added that to my community about page. Yeah, this one. So in the past years, that's so new apps in the App Store 2002, 2004, and 2006. It's basically just exploding. Plus, I don't know how many, 60% maybe? It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think if you are not using AI, I don't know. I don't know why. Why would you not use it? It's helpful. It helps to speed up, improve process. You can ask to review your own code. If you still want to type all the code manually, it's very helpful. Have you tried the new Xcode? Yes, I did. I wasn't super kind of. It does help, no doubt. Yeah, exactly, Rob. Exactly. If you are not using AI yet, so just close the stream and go do research to see how you can use it in your workflows. Do that now. Right now. Spend next 2 hours basically looking how you can use it in your day-to-day job. And I'm not saying that you should outsource all the programming to AI, but even you can ask to take a look, like use like for pair programming, you know. You do the code, you do programming, then ask AI to review and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I added codecs and I added sorry if my light team insults you, but yeah, that's where we are now during the day. Where is that AI thing? No, not there. Here. I even asked something, but so what I don't like, you are not able to feed images to this kind of AI. For example, if I don't like something in some screen and I would like to screenshot it and kind of give feedback to AI, there is no way to feed images here. Maybe you can do like save files and kind of add link to the file and so on, which is kind of, I don't know, silly way to do that. And yeah, in settings, I think I added codecs and also, yeah, Cloud Agent, Anthropic and codecs. I think I added both. Yes, I added both. But also here, there was some problem of selecting model. I think by default it was... Can I start just new chat? Yeah. So codecs is just codecs, Cloud Agent is just Cloud Agent. You have to say... come on, I can type, guys, when you're watching. Which model currently we are using for Cloud Agent? I don't see where you can specifically say that. Dude, I would like to stick with Opus 4.6, you know. So, it's much better than it was before, right? And what was that answer? Which model are you currently using for cloud agent? Something is not clear? Okay, it's just dumb. No, I mean, which cloud AI model is used? Cloud. So Opus 4.5. Why not 4.6? And this is the most recent frontier, blah, blah, blah. That's wrong statement. Latest is Opus 4.6. So what the fuck? See? And I'm afraid that also Codex will be 3, whatever was Codex now. 3, I already forgot. That basically Codex just released update, right? Where is the Codex app? So, what model are we using? Something like 4, whatever it is. Default permissions, local, whatever, I don't know where it is. But basically, Codex has new version as well. 5.3. Yes, right, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, that's correct. And I think if we will switch to the Codex, which Codex model version are we using right now? And can we switch to the latest and greatest? Okay, what was that? Your request could not completed. Why? What happened? Dear. Darling, why are you struggling? What's going on? So probably we logged out or something, but Xcode, of course, has no balls to tell you that. Or brain power or whatever it is, I don't know, but where are settings? Xcode settings. Are we logged out? Doesn't look so, but yeah, it is so. So I definitely was sign in. Why I can't sign in? So okay, here I am signed in, right? How we can sign in to get Codex working? Not signed in. Okay, what can I do? I can sign in. Okay. Why it's so difficult? Why it is so difficult? So, yeah, if you are asking me how I liked that agentic workflow in Xcode, it's much better as it was before. I like the initiative, whatever, you got the point. But is it implemented nicely and great? No, not at all. Not even close. And it's just kind of, it's just easier to use Codex or use Cloud Code. Okay, I was told that we are signed in. We should be good. Signed in into the Codex. Xcode, we good? What this spinner means. Do you recommend for asking for review during onboarding flow? No, I do not recommend to do that. Okay, I hope that we are signed in, right? I will click. It's still kind of. Okay. Signed in. Share Codex usage data with OpenAI. No. You're good already. You already have my money. Why you want my data as well? Okay, finally. So it's kind of So sure, if I need to do some kind of small fix or something, if I have some whatever warning, this one, for example, kind of, and then I have something like generate fix for issue. It's just easy to click on this generate fix and hope for the best, you know, and so on. But I will not do kind of deep, complex AI kind of development work using those built-in tools, and I'm not using them yet. Because why? Because they are glitchy, they are limited, you are behind, you're not on the latest and greatest AI model versions, and so on and so on. So answering question, do I like this improvement? Yes. Am I using it a lot? Not really. Okay, looks better. Speeds up my functions, grabbing data from APIs. Yes. It is fantastic help workflows using AI now. I use it as a tool for learning, for trying to have an actual team for solo projects. Yes. I personally am happy that I learned programming while AI was not a thing yet, and basically I learned programming. Okay, you are learning all the time, but initially I learned programming from paper books, and that kind of force you to stick with one resource, follow it, you know, and kind of try to understand what you are doing. I don't know if I would have patience to kind of stick with learning with current age, when you can just say AI, just whatever, build this for me, build that for me, and so on, you know. I don't know. I'm happy for sure that I can code without AI, and even without access to the internet. I can build stuff, you know, just by myself. That's cool, and AI kind of helps you to speed up that process. But for learning, yeah, I just don't know if I will learn programming today, you know. I still think it's worth doing that. I still think it's kind of good skill to have, and I think it's kind of must have if you build applications. But if you're starting, you know, kind of studying now in computer science, I don't even know. Will that be relevant in 5 years? If you are kind of starting today in year 1? I have no idea. And I can do speculations in one or another direction, but to be honest, no one really knows for sure, you know. And it's easy to throw some speculations and ideas and I don't know, make content. Let's say, oh, all the IT jobs will be doomed in 6 months, or opposite, you know, kind of say, no, everyone is wrong. IT jobs will be around for next 10 years because of someone how to lead this AI, and so on, you know. But in reality, no one really knows. And for those who are kind of making a decision what to study, it's not easy choice, yeah. Anyways, back to my project. Yeah, that's the great thing. I already done plenty of coding for the last 10 years. This just helps me to get faster and farther in my career, at least once I get a job. Yes. Okay, what's going on with my test flight release? Oops. So the thing is, I just added social kind of features to this application. Is it reviewed, approved for release? Still waiting for review since yesterday. So as soon as this will be approved for test flight release, we will be able to start basically testing I have it installed on 2 devices. I can maybe share the screen somehow. Let me see if I can. I think if I will do QuickTime, let me try to capture screen, QuickTime player, and then I will say kind of new something, new screen recording probably, and then I will select. No, that's not new screen, that's maybe new video, new movie recording, right? Okay, and that's my, I don't know what, that's laptop camera? Yeah, that's laptop camera. Looks quite bad. Yeah, comparing with, that's the big difference between cameras, right? I don't know, laptop, Apple could do something a little bit better for, how much does a computer cost? 3,000? More. No, that will be camera. Oh, here it is, screen. Okay, we need to Ivor's phone. Hello. And where's my iPhone? Oh, okay, this one, because that is blocked. Yeah, confusing. I have 2 devices connected. Finally. Okay. Oh, nice. Now we can see. Where is my app? Okay, here it is. Oh, it's confusing. I have 2 instances installed. One is in test flight, another is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So the thing is, you tell me, is it hot or not? But basically, here is my. Let me make it smaller a little bit. Cheeks, yeah, like that. So you tell me, is it good feature or not? So basically, that's your kind of regular Pomodoro timer, whatever. Let's say I'm kind of programming now. That's already feature what is in production application. Nothing new. I changed a little bit kind of screens here. We can see yesterday, for example, I spent 1 hour, 3 sessions, and so on. And here is new screen, which is you screen, which is about you. And here I have activity. So no friends activity today. Here we have leaderboard. I am number 1 on this leaderboard, and my friend, which is my another phone, is number 2. And yeah, I can basically also kind of send notification to my friend. Hello, start working, dude. Don't be lazy. And yeah, when here will have activities, and this activity will appear in this screen. Nothing fancy. It's not like social network where you can send messages to each other. But if you have, for example, 3 buddies who are kind of studying together, then you can basically do stuff like that, you know. And let me open another phone. And let's switch to this another phone. Oh, where I selected that? Not here. Did I that here? No, that's camera. Oh yeah, here it is. So here is my another phone, and here is the app opening. And here you see basically those 2 notifications that I sent. Time to focus, basically kind of reminder. That's me on another phone. That's another user actually. and you can just kind of close them and that's it. And leaderboard, I basically see the same, but my friend Ivers is in first place and me on this phone, I'm in second place. And again, you can see friends and I can send notification to another device, kind of, hey dude, start working. And let's start and track one focus session here just to have it appear on the another device. And yeah, this device I don't have premium features, so I can see paywall here. And paywall is one thing that we will little bit improve today. So yeah, that's the feature what I added. Okay, that was, let's say, fully focused session. No friends activity today, and now actually when I will go, let's switch back to my first phone. Here, if I will click through the screens, where is my friends activity? Why I don't see it? Not updated yet? Oh, maybe that was, maybe those 25 seconds was, oh no, here it is, here it's appeared already. While I was clicking around, it's appeared already. That's a little bit delay on data upload and synchronization. And it shows 0 minutes because test session was 25 seconds, but you got that. It doesn't make sense to show 25 seconds, I think. Stuff like that, you know. It's not like some social network or something, but you can basically just follow your buddies. And if you are using the same Pomodoro timer application, you can basically kind of keep an eye on each other, keep accountable, and so on. So what do you think? Hot or not? It's dumb feature or cool feature? I just don't know if anyone really needs friends in Pomodoro timer, you know, like study buddies, accountability buddies. I know that I like to have some kind of community, someone who kind of see what I'm doing something and so on. But yeah, like friends building together and so on. But I don't know, yeah, maybe that's just me. I'm doing live streams, creating content and so on just because I like to kind of be around with other creators. I'm not sure if there are many else who kind of like to have that feeling that someone else kind of building stuff. I don't know. Could be cool on a team. Yeah. Using QuickTime to do that. Yes, this is QuickTime. I'm sharing the screen using QuickTime right now. Because if you connect mobile device to the Mac and then you run QuickTime, you say that you would like to record video and you can select source of the video. Here we are doing that, see? Basically, screen, which screen would you like to record? I have 2 phones connected and both of them are here. Speaker as well, you can record speaker if you want. You will not be able to post the link in the chat. I built a web-based music player app player today. Could you review it? No, I will not review it on the streams. That's not what we are doing on the streams. We have Indie App Developers community where you can get feedback on your products and so on, but not on this stream. Yeah, QuickTime is it's kind of interesting how powerful are those built-in tools that we have. So yeah, and here we have basically what we have here. We can add friends. I can invite friend, just basically send invitation to the friend, share invite code, and just kind of airdrop it or so on, or just here is the code. You can say, oh, my username, user code is that, and then you can basically enter invite code of the friend. And you will connect with another kind of buddy. I'm not planning to make like full-size social network. What else? We don't need another Instagram or Twitter or something, you know, in the focus managing application. But some kind of insight, how it's going, what you are doing, and so on. I think that's kind of cool to have. And I'm thinking about, there was also a task request to add like simple like to-do list. Maybe I will add that as well, and then that could be cool. You know, you can open, for example, Ivar's profile, and then you can see Ivar's today working on paywall, this and that, and spend so many times, so many pomodoros, and so on. I don't know. I'm planning to release it first in the test flight, and then we'll see the feedback. Because this is kind of tricky, in my opinion, kind of tricky functionality, because you never know. Is someone really needs that, or that's just in my head? What are you building? Currently we are building Pomodoro up with Blackjack. Okay, so we are still waiting for a view on the test flight thing. I think why we are waiting. Also, I need to take a look on my paywall. Basically, I will use this paywall, but I need to kind of fine-tune it. So this is 3-screen paywall. I'm not sure if I'm kind of super happy about it, but I'm planning to test it. And then basically we have 3 different pages. First one just saying, I'm still not sure about V in this paywall, because V is me and my dog, you know. But whatever. We want you to try Focus Lock for free. Then page 2 is kind of saying you will get reminder before trial ends, and then there is page where you can design your trial experience. And I need to fix this one. So today you are getting access to the premium features X, Y, and Z. Then that's right, we are sending reminder, and then billing starts. So, and yeah, if you're choosing this one, then situation is like that, and then you fix it, whatever, you got the point. And on production it's updated with real data. Currently it's kind of shows empty state. Yeah, I don't know what could be copied here. Unlock the access to the all app features. Sure, I can list whatever is paid features, but it doesn't kind of make much sense in my head. I think it's better to kind of talk about like benefits. Become a better version of yourself, you know, something like that. But that's again kind of too weak. You don't need restore on this paywall because this is introductory offer when basically this paywall will be displayed only for users who didn't start yet, didn't make even first purchase and so on. Yeah, there is also no that kind of, yeah, I don't know if this will kind of will be approved by Apple because there's also no link to the whatever you need, terms and policies and so on. Let me check actually how it looks when I build it. Let me build it. Because that paywall builder, you do not see all the details on basically each screen. Yeah, good morning. Hi, Tanai. So here we have kind of a real paywall already. What's that? Okay, video loading. We need to preload that. Yeah, I need to basically fix this view because we are showing that paywall for those who already can't get discount anymore. Yeah, but that's a good point. I think we need that restore anyways. So here we, okay, I have template text hold here. Yeah, I don't know if I even liked this paywall, but I saw basically on Twitter that this paywall is kind of super pooper, very well converting and so on, and that kind of interesting way to let user to choose how you would like to start it, and basically you can do. In my case, I'm offering basically for 99 cents to get 1 month of all the premium features, you know, for free. Not for free, for 99 cents, you know. I like how it looks, you know. This version, of course, is not looking great. Let me see on another device. Do I have it installed here? Yes, which paywall is installed here? I don't know, but we will see in a moment. I don't know which version is installed on this. Oh, it's very old something. Yeah, we don't have even friends here. Yeah, we don't have friends here. That's previous paywall, which works but not great. This is basically RevenueCat paywall. Okay, let's run on this iPhone 17 Pro. It was iPhone 17 Pro. Maybe this iOS version. Adding more reviews will look nice too. Yeah. Here could be kind of fixed that with AI thing, but okay. That's easy task for AI to fix, but we are missing button. Okay, here now we have the latest and greatest version. Profile is not set here. And yeah, by the way, profile is optional. You don't need it. You can use application, run Pomodoros without creating user profile. And I think that's how most of the apps should be built. Okay, yeah, here we have. So here is free 3 days trial. Then you basically redeem 3 days for 0, and then basically you pay $14.99 per year, so much per week, cancel anytime. Or you can choose 99 cents for 30 days trial. Basically you're paying 99 cents to use up for months. And then you basically, I think I need bump the price. That's for 15. Why I have 15? I should push it to the 19, and then it will look kind of better deal. So, but yeah, I probably forgot to bump the prices. But yeah, basically that's how paywall works, you know. And this is paywall that kind of new customers will see, those who didn't use trial yet. But if you use a trial and then cancel it and you're staying on the free version, again, then you will get another paywall, which is on this device, but I need to kind of fix it. It's obviously doesn't look great. Because 4+ million users, it's kind of not true, unfortunately. But we can add real numbers here, and we can, unfortunately, Peter Levels didn't review my application, but yeah. And this thing should be fixed as well. Oh, good morning. Yeah, but you're right, there is no restore button. I think we have to have it. I don't know why it is not in this template. I'm using template here basically. That's one of the templates available in the Superwall. Hello, good morning. And I think that is not right. I think yeah. Superwall is good for testing, but pretty shitty for analytics. I agree with you, and that's why we have combo with Superwall and RevenueCat. Yeah, I'm using both. I'm using Superwall only for paywalls, but RevenueCat still. Basically, both are implemented, and RevenueCat handling purchases, and basically you are getting all the analytics in RevenueCat. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jesus, so early. AM. Yeah, it's 1 p.m. for me. I'm in Thailand. It's kind of not handy if you want to work with US. Okay. Yeah, in Europe it's very early morning. I think that Superwall is kind of decent for, okay, let's add new paywall from template. Just to see which is kind of latest and greatest. Okay, this is basically ordered by newest template. Let's see, maybe recently updated. Can't you kind of select? It could be cool if you can select basically by most money earned by paywall, you know, kind of not newest, not kind of most popular or something, but if there will be basically kind of MRR, monthly recurring revenue connected to the paywall. So I'm kind of checking. Okay, this one, for example, has terms and privacy buttons here. Here is, for example, also privacy, restore, terms of service. That's how paywall should look like, in my understanding. Again, multiple paywalls has it. I don't know why this template don't. Oh, here it is, basically the template that I'm using. Oh, it is single page 2 plans. Okay. Multi-page single plan exit offer. Interesting. Now here it is. Multi-page 2 plans, design your trial. I'm using this one, design your trial. Single page, single plan exit offer. Yeah, and I do not see any of them. I do not see this kind of restore buttons and so on in any of them. I think we will need to add it, but that paywall will become so busy. Okay. Single page, single plan exit offer. Let's take a look on this one. Sorry, I need to answer the message. Okay. Yeah, this is basically your classic today nothing, then 7 days trial, yada yada yada. Last update 4 months ago. Yeah, I do not see that any of them has those kind of terms of services and all that jazz. I think it's must have. Oh, there is 2 different plans. Interesting. I don't know, this paywall looks so bad. This one is worse. How you can read anything on this paywall, really? I don't know, a few paywalls here are kind of nice, and that paywall, their paywalls are, paywall builder is kind of nicer than RevenueCat. But some of those templates are so bad. This one is interesting. First month on us, basically just take a month's trial, whatever, you know, why not? Maybe I should do that, you know. It could be interesting, you know, but then I need to create another product with this type of offer, right? Because I don't have such type of offer yet. But generally, I like the idea, just to give you. I will say the Superwall has more templates, and the template builder is kind of a bit better than RevenueCat, but I don't know, nothing crazy as well. I'm not saying that I'm kind of, I don't know, some genius developer, but usually it's just easier for me just to grab quickly some ideas and build that paywall using SwiftUI, you know, then kind of choosing it here, then using those web kind of builders, which I halfway understand how it works, what rules are there, you know. Yeah, that's like magic for those who can't code, but for those who can build paywalls quickly using SwiftUI, it's kind of, you have to learn this completely new tool. And usually I'm doing this kind of paywall building once in a 3+ months, maybe once in a 6 months. and then I'm forgetting how I did that, or tools are changing, or I don't know what else happens, but yeah. And usually it's like you open, oh, so many great paywalls, but when you need to choose one, it kind of starts to become a problem. Okay, what's those colors? What? All of that? Nah, 9. I don't like that. Okay, this looks kind of cool, but then I need some kind of fancy image and so on. Building up using Jetpack Compose, lean code. Okay. What makes something? Yes. So yeah, I don't know. This kind of too heavy. This kind of too light. This one kind of too specific image. This kind of big deal off. So I need to create offer for that. I don't know. This paywall, for example, looks nice if you like the image, you know. And then if you look into the details, it's kind of nothing fancy, you know. Kind of square buttons, some emojis, and that's it. But basically, image is what makes or breaks that paywall for you. Here the same. So I don't know. When the more I scroll, the more I kind of don't like any of those paywalls. This one looks like my PowerPoint presentations in my last corporate job, you know. If I would make paywall for my co-workers in corporate environment, maybe. Monkey see, monkey do. Core is the UX. Oh my gosh. Not Christmas songs, please. Okay, this one as well. It looks nice because we have nice image here. So what lessons we can learn here? Add images to your paywalls if you want to kind of look them nice. But then that image is kind of subjective. One likes whatever, fit guy and girl, another one likes whatever is this one. Okay, back to the top. Recently updated. Let's look to the newest. Nah. This one is nice. Why you cancel it? I don't pay for apps. Transaction abandoned survey. Oh, that's interesting actually. How that works? Is it paywall or that's just survey? Prompted, you'll get better designs. Maybe. Hey, hello, good afternoon. I'm doing great, thank you. Oh, I think we should stick with... So I like this one, actually. Basically, it's that very simple. But I don't think I have... Basically, I need to create new offer for this paywall. But if I somehow add it to my favorites... I don't know, whatever. Let's imagine I will remember that I like it. And then I think... Where is the price? This is very long paywall, but interesting. You basically kind of make some kind of survey. It's kind of interesting. I don't want to do that. But yeah, okay. I think we should stick with one of those. I think we should go with this one. Where it was your trial single page. I actually would like to test that design your trial single page versus design your trial multi-page. That's actually kind of something that I would like to test. Okay, let's use this template. Is Superwall subscription service. You paying, it's quite pricey. You're basically paying something like 20 cents per transaction, per deal, but there was some kind of limit. I don't remember, 2,000 or something. Yeah, it's not free, but there is free tier. If you do the clear math, then RevenueCat is cheaper. Come on. From where is this key coming? Superwall pricing. There was something like new pricing. Yeah, basically they have 200 free conversions, 250 free conversions now. And after that, you are paying something like 20 cents per conversion. Oh, they changed it. Okay, they changed it. Basically, I am on this, so they changed it. Currently, it's basically up to 10K monthly. MAR, what was MAR? Whatever. Basically up to 10K it's free. Okay, that's new. Before it was 200 conversions, so they bumped it to 250 conversions. Now they changed pricing model completely. It's different, yeah. And they are charging % now from transactions. And what's the difference here? Oh, and they removed features. So surveys, localizations are only in plus plans. Okay, I see. So yeah, they changed it. So basically with 10,000, you're still paying nothing. Yeah, they changed pricing. Before it was something like 200 transactions was free, then they bumped it to 150, and then they also, after that, they charge it per transaction. So now it's different. Probably then price is about the same like RevenueCat. RevenueCat was also something like free for until up to 2K in a month. But RevenueCat has all the features in their free tier. Here it's here you have limited. Basically, not everything is available for free in free plan. So if you want localization, then you have to pay. And I hope that you have to pay this 1% from starting from 10K, not from first dollar. But looks that you are paying basically from this 1% from first dollar. I don't know. They doesn't saying that clearly here. Is 10K free at this price point? First 10K, I don't know. Oh Jesus, time flies today. So you didn't tell me. Are you super excited about this super new kind of feature? Friend thing. Jesus, I have so many instances installed. Leaderboards. I am leading today with 1 hour and 15 minutes. This week, I mean. I'm leading this week. 1 hour, 15 minutes. And week starts on Monday. I don't care what your calendar is saying. I think that week starts on Monday. To be honest, I don't remember. I just kind of, when I say the week, then I start to think about that. But that's my take. The week starts on Monday. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I will ship this friends feature in test flight. And in test flight for, let's say, probably I should do some kind of video and talk about that, explain it, then kind of lead the audience from that video to the test flight and then wait for feedback and just to see basically how many kind of connections between friends are created, how many groups of friends do we have. Currently I don't have that statistic, but I probably can pull that from database. Yeah, I'll see. What is the process of setting sub-merchant accounts with Stripe for my clients to charge their customers directly to account? Dude, you somehow misunderstood. This is not Stripe support channel or something. I can give you just honest answer. I have no idea. That's a very interesting question. And by interesting, I mean kind of totally non-expected. Okay, where I am with this. Okay, here is my Superwall. Okie dokie, so. Let's go back and finish first this page. Design your trial, multi-page. Yeah, this one. This one is currently actual paywall, right? Right? Yeah, this one is active, those are inactive. Okay. Let's finish with finalization of this one. I think you friends are right, and we need to add the buttons on the bottom. I don't know why they are not here, but we need those buttons for this footer, CTA. Where this text is? Ah, okay, here. That's pricing copy. That's CTA button. Okay. And probably below this pricing copy, we need to add okay, let's see. Interactive button. Viewer plans, exit offer, no. Simple links. Okay, this one. But we need 2 links and 1 button, I think. Oh, yeah, here it is. Exactly, that's what we needed. And okay, left. Where do we edit that text? Oh, probably here. Yes. Privacy. Okay, I see now. Tap behavior. But here it is already, right? So I have those links in my RevenueCat paywall. Let's go over, find the RevenueCat paywall. There are many more places where we can find it, but okay, let's go to the RevenueCat and that should work. Okay, here we are. So those are two paywalls that I have for in RevenueCat. And basically here we have the same thing, privacy, there should be link button, no? Okay, here it is, this one. Let's check if this link is working. I don't want to be rejected. What? Okay. Oh, I broke that link and didn't fix it. Com privacy, that should work. This should work. Let me see. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so that link is going here. Restore. Do you have kind of default restore action? Okay, here it is. I think that should work. I hope. And this link should be already alright, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Basically you needed to change that one and only. Okay, I will say that this footer is done. We should publish this one already. Yeah, published everyone. Go. And we can test actually. Will it work? Okay, paywall. Oh, I forgot to change this, but we have privacy restore and terms here. Kind of works. And what about restore? And restore seems that also works. Seems that we triggered a restore mechanism. Yeah, I don't know why it is not included in template. I think it should, because yeah, basically, yeah. And description also works. So 3 days free. After that, this thing will happen. And here we have 30 days for this amount of money. And after that, that amount of money. And I totally forgot that I wanted to bump the prices to $19.99. And this kind of offer looks better. And I think on purchase decision, $14.99 or $19.99 is not a big difference, in my opinion. But yeah, everyone's different. It's just guessing. Okay, I kind of like this paywall. We need to fix here. Not toolbar, we need pages, third page. I didn't change this one. Unlock access to all the app features. I think we can stop sentence on that without listing. the features. Basically, you're getting access to everything. Everything is included. Okay, that's that. Because I have a few more features in mind, I would like to add them. I don't know yet what exactly will be behind the paywall, and I don't want to go back and update paywall just because that, you know. And maybe I will remember to do that once or twice, but eventually I will forget to do that anyways. So why start? Why generate work for myself? Okay, so then we have, I think, we are showing the same paywall. So this page is not displayed if initial offer is not kind of viable. Where that logic is embedded, I don't know, to be honest. In this here? Where? Maybe not here. In navigation? Unlikely. Yeah, how that logic works, I don't know, to be honest. Okay, but here. This header is without real and... Yeah. But I changed this, but I saw kind of different header on my test. Okay, we'll see. Timeline. Okay, special proof, bento. There should be those kind of reviews. Here it is, that review thing. Yeah, that's that thing. Okay, how many users do we have for this application? Let's be honest. Let's do not lie about those 4 million whatever users. Okay, let me jump to the analytics. Analytics. I don't think we have that crazy amount of enough users. Oh Jesus, what's going on with chat here? Friends, you broke the chat? What happened? What happened here? Let me fix that. Okay, looks better. Okay, so ta-da! Those are the numbers. Plus $28 this month so far. No, not this month, last 30 days. How can we see, let's see something, oh, lifetime. Okay, how many users do we have? Not that many, actually. 1,100. $200 in revenue. Okay, let's say the app paid for my Apple developer's license. If we will flip like that, it's not that bad, right? And we still have a little bit of budget left, you know. It's not even 2 full years. It was basically released in April 2025. And we are not in April yet, you know. Yeah, let me say it's better than many indie apps in the App Store, but it's not a business, you know. It's maybe still like hobby project, you know. But we are working on that. That's what we are working with, you know. We are working on that to turn it in a business, you know. And yeah, $200. That's already kind of a proof that there are someone who is ready to pay for it. But also we have those red things. Those are refunds. I think so. I think those are refunds. Yeah, -15, that should be refund. So someone bought the app, purchase went through, maybe they forgot to cancel trial, and then basically we got the Hlabinks refund coming here. But yeah, anyways. So I'm just thinking what we can show on that paywall, because where is my simulator? Here, 4 million plus users is nice, but we are not app of the day. We are not kind of. What can we flex? Thousands of downloads. And I think we have only one review so far. we don't even have many reviews to kind of show for this application. Let me see. I think that one and only is already on onboarding screen. Jesus. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of thinking. Oh, actually, it's more. More reviews. Four reviews. Thank you for everyone who left a review. That's a lot of effort, you know. Leaving 5-star review, it's nice. I'm super happy for everyone who did that. Thank you. But writing reviews, that's just, you know, another level, you know. That's super cool. And I didn't do good job basically replying. Probably I should reply. Maybe that's too late already to reply to existing, so you know, but I never get any notification on any reviews for my apps. I have App Store Connect application installed on device, and I don't know what are settings and so on, but I'm getting basically notifications for reviews. Maybe I have it somehow enabled in settings and so on, but I think I'm getting less notifications than ratings. I don't know. Maybe that's just wrong feeling. Maybe I'm getting notification for each and every. I'm getting notifications, but I don't know. I don't remember that I changed any settings for that. I think I have whatever is default. Okay, so we have few reviews that I kind of could show on this kind of. Maybe I should just pick one. So this is cool, and thank you, but that's not the best one to put on the paywall. I think this one is also really nice. But maybe I have this already on the onboarding. Oh, Jesus. Review. Too many similar words. Let's go onboarding. Okay, let's just see onboarding something. Now in files. Onboarding view model. Okay, I have to order coffee for my wifey. Give me a sec. Wife is coming home and asked, could I order coffee for her? Where is my Amazon Coffee? Where you are, Amazon Coffee? Tim Hortons. Interesting. Should I try Tim Hortons? Actually, I kind of Jesus, 42 minutes. What are you doing with this coffee? I'm not going to wait 42 minutes for bottom spray, bottomless. Where is Amazon? Okay, I will search. Amazon. Cafe Amazon. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, here it is. Found it. So what I was asked to order, I think it was iced espresso, 0 sugar, extra shot of coffee, get a straw, and 2 of them. What did I miss? Booms. Booms. Place order. Done. And let me ask quickly what's about eating situation. Maybe wings again. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, it is so. Sounds dumb if you're not married, but happy wife most likely also keeps the husband happy, you know. I don't know, it's kind of... That saying kind of sounds maybe bad if you kind of, oh, you have to basically keep your wife happy, blah, 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 kind of, but I don't know. If you like someone enough to get into the marriage, you know, then probably you like that person and you would like to see it happy. So, and if you both of you are happy, then life is just, it's just easier. I don't really understand those marriages where couples are fighting each other or kind of trying to whatever, you know, dominate or what else not. And I don't know, kind of trying to decide who is the boss in the family, what else not. So that from outside, it kind of always looks silly and not clear for me. Why the hell are you together? Okay. Onboarding screens. What exactly I wanted to see on onboarding? Ah, I remember now. Review. Screen time. Exactly. Solve one problem, create next one. Be consistent, yeah. And where are those reviews? Social proof. Yeah, page 7. It should be social proof, and social proof there should be review. Don't I really have static text for it? Okay, let's just go to the onboarding view, enable canvas, and see it in preview. That's it. I have feelings that I need coffee as well. Ah, yeah, I ordered coffee as well. Okay. So, yeah. I asked about should I order something to eat, and no, my wife will cook the steaks for her and me. So, cool. I bought coffee, she will bring steaks. Marriage 101. Be nice and nice things will happen to you as well. So simple, right? This in the cup was made at home, but yeah, sometimes we ordering, you know, iced coffee, and because at home I'm making just regular filter coffee, which I like. It's tasty and so on. But if I want something like iced espresso with milk, you know, or iced cappuccino, something like that, then I'm ordering. Oh, why we are stuck on the screen? Okay, here we are. Okay, where is my? Okay, here it is. Yeah, I'm already using this review in the app. That's great, but has some room to shine. We are working on that shining every day. I think this one actually could work. Review. Let's just add this to the paywall. Okay, where I was, 4 million users. Yeah, we will need to work on that 4 million users thing. So anyways, here is our review. Okay, this one is text name, username is going here. That was, I will just have one review here and that will work just fine. And that was June 6th. And yeah, you always can add fake reviews, but I don't understand why to do that. If you have at least few reviews, you can use real reviews, real people, and yeah, I think it's just better, much better. Best app ever. So here is going this one, cozy and easy to use. If you have real reviews, just use them, right? And the thing is, the problem is what we have now, we don't have this whatever, you know, kind of 4 million, whatever. I don't know what to do with that. I think we hide one of them. And we will keep just one. And for text, I will say so we have okay, let's say we have more than 1,000 users, right? So what can we put here? We don't have users so many. It will be silly to like add something like 1,100 happy users, you know. It's kind of silly, but we can assume that each user tracked at least, let's say, 24 hours, you know. And we can basically say, whatever, hundreds of thousands of focus hours, you know, because bigger numbers are better, you know, I think. It's kind of more convincing, but I don't want to lie about anything. But we can say something like that, you know. What is our proof? What proof can we add, you know? I think 1,000 plus downloads is nice, but there are apps with App Store with millions of downloads, and you know, then your thousands kind of looks next to that, those millions, you know. But we can say something like that, you know. Yeah. How many days it is? 24 multiplied. Why 24? I kind of assumed that it's at least 24 hours tracked for, let's say, average user, right? Because someone maybe tracked 3 sessions, few hours, and then dropped the application, but someone is using this application for months and tracking multiple hours every day. So I think 24 hours in average is kind of safe bet. Nothing crazy. And yeah, then if we will say that those are, if I'm saying that those are 24,000 hours, come on. How many days it is? I don't know. Converting in years, that doesn't work. That will be small number again. Just saying thousands of productivity hours. That could work maybe. Thousands of maybe too much text, too many words, tracked. I don't know how it will look on screen. Unfortunately, we do not see that in preview here, but I will just run it on device to see how it looks like. I think, or not productivity, focused hours. Actually, we should say focused hours. I think that copy would look better. Oh, Jesus, where it went? Accolades, this one, that one. I disabled this one, so here. 1,000 of focused hours. Thousands of focused hours tracked. Does it sound right? Yeah, it sounds, because we have more than 1,000 users, and definitely we have at least 1 hour per user, so thousands. Wrong device. I think we need to run it on this. Maybe. Okay, let's finish running. We'll see. I don't remember. Oh, maybe this one is for that paywall. Yes, probably this one is right. And then we will need to fine-tune products. Okay, how it looks. Okay, that's the wrong device. This one shows kind of that full paywall. This paywall basically is ready to use. We're good to go with this one, but we need to run it on... Which one is that? Oh, we need to run it on this device. So that's just iPhone 70... Is that Pro? Yeah, Pro. iPhone 70 Pro. Okay, show me the paywall. Why it shows this unlock hunger AI? I changed that thing to reach your goals faster. Where this hunger is coming thing? Because not real header is this one. Unlock Focus Pro to reach your goals faster. What the hell? Oh, that's page 1. Right, right, right. Okay, here it is. Not real header. Oh, but I have it here. Okay. Found it. Found it. Ciao. Kafija brauc. Nu, es pasūtīju uzreiz, kā tu palūdzi. Būs pēc... Divas pāri būs, pēc 5 minūtēm. Viņš brauc pa lielo ielu. Nu, nomierinies, ja? Okay. So, rebuild, relaunch. Okay, that's correct now. Yeah, I don't remember what I had here before, but that works anyways. So, I will say this is not the best looking paywall, but it kind of works. We just need to fix those products. This one is kind of, what's that? This one works. That's just yearly. And here, that's probably third product. And then we need to add it if we want to have it. We can add weekly here if you want. Because here we offer yearly without kind of... I think I have a monthly product. Basically, I can add it here. What's that thing off? Anyways, I kind of started to build this paywall, and now I'm kind of low-key and happy that I started to do that. It's kind of a lot of work to do just to do configuration for them. But let's hope that will help us to not pay only for developers license, but maybe even to, I don't know, pay some electricity bills or something, you know. Which could be cool. Which could be cool. Products. I think we need to add one more. Reference name. Why do we have? Because we need product connected to that third, to that one more paywall, right? Okay, let me see. Can we add more products? We have 2 here. Product identifier. Yeah, that's the tricky part because I have products connected to RevenueCat, yada yada. I think I need to go to the... I already forgot how I added those, you know. But that is store product ID. I think I still need to use App Store product IDs here. Focus timer yearly. Let me see. I think so. I already forgot how to add them. Yeah, product ID seems that it's coming from here. So what if we will add monthly here as well? Okay, will it fetch? Yeah, it fetching that, save. Is it added? Yeah, it's added to entitlement. Okay. Now we can go back to the paywalls. Find or active paywall. Add products to it. Here it is, our monthly thing. Add. Will it work automatically out of the box for the third screen without real offer? I don't know. We will see in a moment. I can just test it on simulator. That will be faster, you know. And easier to understand, to see what exactly are we getting. Oh Jesus, I have to switch to the freelancing already. Let's see if we fixed that paywall. Yeah, it is here. Yeah, nice. It kind of works. Price is not displayed right here. Maybe that paywall expects weekly price here. I have weekly product actually as well. Let me see. Let's add weekly. Then it maybe will work without the changes in paywall. Sure, we can modify that. And no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, good night, Rob. I'm switching off stream soon because I have to start already working on my freelance stuff. Okay, let's add that weekly product. Okay, adding products here is relatively easy, to be honest, comparing with RevenueCat. Oh, we have trial for this paywall. I will remove trial for weekly product, to be honest. Oh, coffee is here. I didn't hear doorbell. Viņš zvanīja pie vārtiņiem? Es nedzirdēju nemaz. Atvainojos, nedzirdēju. Viņš būtu ielicis grozā, arī būtu ok. Okay, you know what? While I remember that I wanted to do those changes, so for this weekly product, currently it's not offered anywhere. We have introduction, this offer. Let's go and change it. How do we do that? Wait a minute. So that's free for 3 days. Should I basically go and create new offer? Because that will create new one. There should be kind of no, there should be option to delete existing introduction offer. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. And here we can just basically nuke it, delete it, done. And there is no introduction offer anymore. Okay, that will work. So now we can go back to this thing, cancel, add it again, fetch it fresh, and it will see that we don't have introduction offer anymore. That will not mess up with our paywall or anything. Our music is ended. How's that? Okay, back to the paywall, and here we will choose weekly. Publish. Let's go. And now let's test the paywall on simulator. Okay, and here we are. Weekly has a little bit off, but that's without the... Okay, I wanted to say yearly has discount and weekly don't have discount. And honestly, no one should jump on weekly subscription, but just in case, for some weird reason, you would like to do that, the option is here. So I think we are done with this paywall. It's basically ready to use. It works in both cases, with introduction offer and without it. Okay, this one has longer a little bit. I think I am done with configuration. And yeah, it will cost me nothing to run those paywall experiments on Superwall side until I hit 10K, but all the purchases are going through RevenueCat, and I will pay to the RevenueCat for purchase handling anyways, so that's that. Wait a minute, did I run it? Oh no, that's different device, yeah. This one was before, right? Right? Am I right? Yeah, this one is without trial, and this is with two different trials. So we have two different paywalls. And both basically are working, and behavior is based on the fact, did user use trial already or not yet? Every user can get one trial. Is it 3 days free trial or 30 days trial for 99 cents? Whatever is your cup of tea. Here you 3 days nothing, here 99 cents right now, and then $15 later for a year. And we are focusing on yearly subscription. And this paywall is for those users who use it, free trial. I will say that this part is kind of lazy, but good enough. I think the most customers, most users who will convert on this paywall. This one is kind of lazy, but still kind of pushing this yearly subscription. And weekly is just for crazy persons if they want to have a chance to jump on weekly subscription for some weird reason. And yeah, I'm not sure, maybe I should bump the price to $19.99, because $14.99 is kind of meh. I will think about that. But generally, I'm curious to see how this paywall will convert. So we are done with paywall. We are done with friends features. Let me think, do I need upgrade for this? Probably no. Yeah, all the changes that I just did are on the Superwall side. Probably I don't need anything. Slack already waking up slowly. Coworkers in Slack are waking up. And I am starting to... I will switch to the freelance work now as well. Okay, I think we have good progress here. That friends invitation feature is working. Superwall integration is ready, actually, already to ship. Test flight is still waiting for review. Yeah, I could roll out it in production, but I have that friends kind of feature implemented, and I'm not sure yet if I want to have it in the production. We are changing user interface quite a lot here. This part is completely new. I don't know, maybe I should YOLO out in production and then just kill it silently. If not many users will use it. I don't know. What do you think? Because, you know, the thing is, I don't know. Oh, hey, Pavel. Check out my new paywall. Pavel, I need your professional opinion, not on paywall. Okay, this is paywall, which is kind of different for different users. This one is for those who can get trial. This is for those who can't get trial. Basically here we kind of saying, oh, I would like to send push notification, and then we are getting kind of design your trial experience paywall. And you can select what you want, 3 days free trial, or you want 99 cents for 30 days trial. Or if trial is not available for you anymore, you can just go with yearly subscription. Or if you're a crazy person and for some reason you want to pay more, weekly is available as well, but no one should. I should disable that button. Anyways, that's not the question. But you can say if you like it or hate it. Feedback appreciated. Here is the question. Here is the app running on my device. And we have statistics. For example, yesterday. Nice looking paywalls. Okay, thank you. Check this out. Here is friends. Here is option to basically add or remove friends. You can basically change profile images. You can change your name, but that's about it. And then you can invite friends to kind of, file it to update, whatever, doesn't matter. Basically you can invite friends. Wait a minute. Yeah, you have leaderboard, you have your friends. You see, for example, this guy did one session for 0 minutes today. On leaderboard, I am top 1, my friend is second. Activity, I can see that my friend was active today, and I can invite more friends here, basically just sharing invite link or invite code. Well, those are wrong questions, but I will answer them. But generally, what do you think about this feature? Am I delusional and I kind of think that this will help to grow it and will make it more interesting? And at the end, we will run into the problem that no one really wants this feature and we need 100,000 users in the application to make it work? Or that can help us to get to the 100,000 users by inviting friends. It's a bit confusing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is simple enough and that's like, kind of accountability buddies, And what is confusing about it, kind of usage? Is it not clear why it is here or how to use it or what is that at all? Yeah, the main idea is basically to kind of send, what's the main reason for this feature? accountability, I will say. Basically, how I will, for example, invite you to, basically, if you are into the work or study with Pomodoro timers, I will say, hey, Pavel, I'm planning to spend 2 hours every day working on my Indie applications, and I will track that using my Pomodoro timers. Basically, I'm tracking it here, and that's like challenge, you know, dude. Would you like to do that with me? Are you doing the same thing, and so on? And then you can see me here. We can basically kind of compete on leaderboard, which one works better, see each other progress, and so on. And I just know that you will see if I did my part of the job, you know. I'm kind of trying to get myself into this kind of accountability and shaming myself into just doing things that I promised myself to do. That's kind of the reason to use it, you know, to keep each other accountable. Maybe I need to explain that better in the application. But yeah, also, you know, I don't want to explain that exactly in details because maybe someone kind of understands this feature differently, but that's how I see it. That's more like accountability buddies. Maybe I should explain that in the application better. But yeah, thank you for the feedback, yeah. So how can you get this iPhone on the screen? Easy peasy. You're opening QuickTime Player. That's QuickTime Player application. And then you connect your iPhone with USB-C cable. On QuickTime Player, you start basically new movie. Yeah. Then you're adding new movie, and when you kind of can record this new movie, you basically select source, what you will record. You can select screen. And I have 2 phones connected, and I can basically choose between those phones. Here is this phone. Oh my gosh, what's that song? Are they drunk? I can choose between those screens. This or that, see? Those are different devices. That's it. That's how you do that. Yeah, currently I'm kind of was thinking how this functionality should look, and I think that's something like this. And I think before release I should kind of work on onboarding experience and explaining this feature better. And also, to be honest, it's not clear here what that hand means, right? But basically this kind of hand means that you can send, basically poke your friend, basically say, hey, Pavel, don't be lazy, start doing that, you know? Okay. The reason why I'm asking is just a short, so interesting. Yeah, you can capture device screen easily like that on Mac. That kind of helps if you need to kind of record some marketing videos or something. You can record like that, you know. Focus Pomodoro sessions together. That's actually next level. Yeah, that's actually next level, like study together. That's actually dope idea. And then again, you kind of go deeper into that rabbit hole, you know. You can go and kind of make public focus sessions and then basically like join them. I like that idea, actually. Thank you. It's interesting, yeah. I'm not sure if I will implement that, but like idea. That's very interesting. Because, yeah, I'm looking how to add this accountability and community feeling into Pomodoro timers application, because for me Pomodoro timers are just basically super boring, not interesting at all, and so on. I partly solving this problem, kind of running Pomodoro sessions on live streams, but yeah, doesn't work well with by working by myself, because I even kind of I bought dedicated Pomodoro timer. I have it here, physical Pomodoro timer. Guess how often do I use it? I used it maybe for few days. Generally, that's exactly what I need. That works just fine in theory. On paper, I can enable sound basically at the end of the timer. I can enable or disable it. It kind of works. It's really nice. I even have card to write on tasks that I'm working on. And in theory, that's an amazing thing, you know, but I don't know, it's kind of boring. It works, but whatever, you know. So I'm not using it. It's just wasted money, a little bit of that. But I think this kind of like social accountability and that stuff kind of works, you know, for me. Make a gradient bar for the time so you can see how much time is left. What do you mean about that? So I have that on lock screens and everywhere, you know. Yeah, that 941 is side effect from recording videos on using the QuickTime. It sets timer to 941 by default. That's Apple feature. Do you mean on this timer? We have session timer, you know? Or you mean on those friends kind of thing? Because friends just shows whatever is latest kind of update. You were using Sonnet instead of Opus. Oh, Jesus. Now you need to send Opus to do code review for all of that code, right? It's already good. Design or Sonnet? I was using Codex quite a lot this week. On relatively complex tasks, and I have mixed feeling about that. Yeah, that code was kind of okay, but it was overcomplicated, to be honest. And then I asked it to do. I didn't like that code, to be honest. And even on kind of higher level on architecture level, not even in kind of in details. In details as well, there was too many kind of bindable variables set and get kind of added. There was a coordinator added to the. Basically, we have SwiftUI view, we have SwiftUI view model, and also Codex added coordinator for some weird reason. I don't know why. Sure, you can go this way, but. And then I asked Cloud Code to review that. But I kind of teased it. I asked it to take a look if this could be simplified. And Cloud Code suggested simplifications, which I will do as well. So I'm not saying one or another is better, but I will say that Cloud Code kind of, I will say, works better with my style, closer to how I will build the app, you know. I feel it was better before. Yeah, I don't know. And before, actually, also the thing, before, it's like Codex 5.2. So currently it is Codex 5.3. I used it before Codex 5.2. And I had different experience. I was using before Cloud Code to build a relatively big feature. But I wasn't 100% happy with design, and I kind of provided design examples, asked it to Cloud Code review, fix it, and so on, and we started to go into the loops, you know, kind of fixing one thing, breaking another thing, I'm still not happy, and then I basically gave the same task to the Codex, not to build from scratch, but fix the design kind of issues, and Codex fixed that better. And since then, I was kind of thinking, oh yeah, Codex kind of, maybe it is better. And I was using Codex, and now, yesterday I had kind of different experience, you know. Kind of changing all the time, you know. So those are my mixed feelings, you know. Stacked prototype made a gradient bar timer countdown. You can add, okay, yeah. Make a PBC board for device. Next level, yeah. Hello, first of all, I have a question. I am junior iOS dev. I know only UIKit. I build projects like bank apps in Firebase, MVVM. Bank apps in Firebase. That doesn't go together. So what I do, what did you recommend? Wait a minute. What is the question? Okay, you have a situation. You are a junior dev, and I only know UIKit, and I build projects like bank apps in Firebase. So what I do? What's the question? What's the question, my friend? I can tell you one thing that stands out. Banking apps and Firebase doesn't work together very well. But maybe in your universe that works. But what's the question? Yeah, I'm not going to build physical devices, but that's interesting hobby and maybe interesting business as well. But no. I already have too many gadgets, too many monitors and computers for digital nomad. So I'm not like a real digital nomad probably. I'm just kind of have multiple kind of places to live and work, you know. Yeah, exactly. No bank apps are made in Firebase, exactly. So I do many projects and then go to SwiftUI, or I stay in UIKit. So if you will stay in UIKit, you will be irrelevant sooner or later. You have to learn UIKit. You have to learn SwiftUI at same point. But if you are just learning for learning, so do you have a job now? And if you don't, then your goal should be to get job, you know. And to get job, you go to the interviews, and then you will see what are your gaps in your kind of skills, learning, and so on, and you're learning those things that you are kind of missing. And most likely you will see that SwiftUI is needed, but maybe in your area, whenever you are living, or in available online jobs for you, maybe you will see that UIKit is enough, and you can get job as UIKit developer, you know. Doing many projects, kind of, I don't know. If you are saying that you already did kind of multiple projects, you can build an app, you have skills for that, then you have to start to look what is asked in job offers available for you. What skills are they asking? And then you will know what to learn. And also you go into the job interviews and getting practical kind of experience from getting into interviews and feedback on your skills, knowledge, and so on. you will get rejected. Definitely, that happens. And when you will get rejected, you should ask what was wrong, what should you learn, what should you improve, and so on. That's the thing. Now I started to think about those kind of like sharded Pomodoro sessions. There will be the problem with sharded Pomodoro sessions. The synchronization for timers. Synchronization for timers will be the problem. Because yeah, when you run on device, it is already kind of a little bit tricky. But if you need to synchronize them in between kind of multiple, maybe that's like co-working room. Everyone runs their own Pomodoro timers, but basically staying on the same topic. I think like main topics should be about the same for everyone. There is learning, programming, debugging, and so on. Those are basically those defaults that I already added in the application. And we could have like virtual rooms for each and everyone. And that's basically just, you just show that your friends are in that kind of room. For example, Pavel and Tanay are in programming room with 50 others, you know, let's say. But if you have thousands of the users, then that become kind of messy in user interface probably. Yeah, I don't know. There are kind of plenty of ideas to work on. But I think... Okay, what's going on this device? How this looks here? Okay, and here I have already activity from me on this device. Yeah, currently this functionality works. I think I need to do better job with explanation, how it works and why it is needed. Here on this device I already have my focus session. I have 2 sessions today, 3 days streak. Probably we need to make it somehow tappable when I tap on that profile to show kind of more details about the avatar, about that person, but yeah. I think, yeah, that's... I will stick with this now. There are endless potential for different improvements, but I will stick with this, whatever I have here now, and we'll try to promote it a little bit next week. Yeah, we already have programming, debugging, writing, design. What else? Admin, learning. I think this is already kind of good start. Paywall is working here. Oh, this sound is drunk. Okay, guys, I have to really wrap up already. No Pomodoro timers running today. We already did solid, I don't know, 2 hours stream probably. Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2 hours plus. I think enough is enough. Sure, I will keep working. I will have my iced coffee and steak, and then I will keep working on freelance tasks. I will upload video later today, so you'll have something to watch from me, you know. Rares Croquet. Oh, nice. Different username here on YouTube. Hello. Nice. Do you have any different strategies for ASO given the current state of App Store algorithm? I'm getting a lot of strange keyword rankings, ups and downs for apps, which is unpredictable. Not really, Rares. I currently just living with assumption that App Store search optimization is messed up, And the way how you can drive downloads is basically content marketing. That's my take and approach. And I'm just trying to send users to use those keywords that I would like to rank for. So for example, for this application, let's say, let me open Astro. Come on, what's happening? Oh, here, another screen. Astro. Yeah, this app is kind of a little bit meh. I'm kind of focusing on Arc Raiders keyword, but okay, whatever. So this one, now I'm kind of trying to go to this focus lock keyword. And yeah, I'm just basically trying to kind of lead users to tell them, try to kind of go this focus up, focus lock, focus up. I'm just basically using those words in my marketing, and I hope that users will go to search in the App Store for those keywords, find my application, download it, and I will get kind of ranking for the thing, you know. And Pomodoro focus timer, yeah, sure, that's also what I would like to have, but that's not that easy to get on that keyword. But we are kind of moving, we are moving up slowly, you know. Work without distraction is huge jump. Not popular keyword, but anyways. So, yeah, I don't know. Is it strategy? Nothing new, probably. I did that before, you know, and I'm still doing that. And I think that this is kind of good way how to stay relevant and keep getting downloads on the App Store. And that kind of boosts both. You're getting kind of just search from your marketing content. Users are going search and download, and those downloads are kind of boosting those App Store rankings. That's my take, you know. Then I just installed Codex. It's good till now. I will use this with some of my projects. See. But Tana, you should download Codex application. If you will download Codex application, I think they have some kind of promotion kind of thing that they are charging less for tokens if you are using them from the application. Basically, you will get more from app than from just using it directly in terminal. I think they have some kind of promotion in February, something like that. Codex app. Yeah, here it is. Enjoy 2 times rate limits for limited time. So if you will get Codex application, you can basically double your tokens and so on. And I am on ChatGPT Plus, whatever it is, $20 plan. I don't remember exact name, whatever. And I don't know, it's plenty, that this Codex plan for me is plenty to use it, I don't know, all day long on relatively heavy tasks. It's slow comparing with Cloud Code. And I already said, yeah, what I kind of feel about it. It's kind of doing a little bit too complex, over-engineered. That output is a little bit over-engineered for my taste. But that's me. Maybe someone kind of writes by hand even kind of more complex code, you know. Oh, good morning, Labrit Index. Snowy Latvia, yeah. It's 34 plus in Bangkok, -8 in Riga. Yep. Jelgava -8. Even Liepāja -6. Liepāja usually is kind of no snow and so on in winters. Android Studio spikes 100% CPU usage. Minute after. Oh yeah, Jesus. Yeah, but that's Android Studio. Yeah, it's resource demanding on Mac as well. Okay, guys, I have to go now. another coffee. Let's switch places. There is plenty of nice rentals in Bangkok. And rent actually is... I was living in Riga on Brivio Street next to the Daile. Basically, good neighborhood. Next to Miera iela, Tarbatas iela, you know, Tarbata Street, all the coffee shops, it was great. But rent was about the same like here in Thailand. I was renting 2-bedroom, 1 guest room apartment, basically 3 rooms. Okay, that one was studio, kitchen with guest room and 2 bedrooms. So 3 rooms, and that was with all the utilities in winter around 1K. And last winter wasn't so cold, right? So something like 1K. And here I'm paying also 1K for 4-bedroom house with 4 bathrooms, kitchen, storage, everything, you know, and so on. Yeah, so it's plenty. Mm-hmm. I heard that there are places. LMT offers something, depends on your seniority, how long are you working in company, but they allow to work something like 3 months from abroad. And so if you have something 1 month vacation, so you can stay for whatever, 4 months somewhere. Mm. Yeah, that's nice neighborhood to live because I didn't need car at all. Basically, all the downtown, everything is basically in walkable distance. If I will go back to Riga again, I will stay probably on Tarbata Street. Brivibus is nice, but a little bit loud, let's say. But yeah. But that's in 3+ years future, maybe. Okay, guys, I already said 5 times probably that I have to go. I know I have to go now for now. Finance company. Mm-hmm. Let me quickly see if we have anyone. Any friends streaming? Maybe Pavel is streaming. Pavel, are you streaming? You should raid someone on Twitch, right? That's the thing. That's the thing that you should do on Twitch. Pavel, when you will start streaming, I want to raid you once. When can we do that? Now is perfect time. No stream for a couple of next months. Yeah. Yeah, streaming is double-edged sword, you know, it's kind of helpful and distracting as well. Getting money for Max Studio. Yeah, but you definitely want to have dedicated device for streaming. It works just fine with PC, and I remember how I was struggling with streaming from same machine. Yeah, it's blocking work, exactly it is. Okay, everyone is lazy, no one is streaming. I have to jump off. Yeah, guys, if you will stream, I will ride you. Currently, I do not see anyone. Okay, have a fun day, weekend, everything. Maybe, just maybe, that will be gaming stream tomorrow at night, but that's it for streaming today. No more streams today. Recording some videos. Yeah, I saw one of your videos on YouTube. Have it opened in tab. Didn't watch it yet, but I will do. And I am uploading a video today. It's already uploaded. It will be published later today. Okay, have a good one. Have a productive day. Have a fun weekend. Bye.